All right, all right. I know you read the title. I'm kind of here to give a little bit of hot takes on this one. Like, there's some of them might be a little mean, a little harsh for certain things, but it is what it is. It needs to be done, bro. It's another year, Dokkan. It needs to be said. It needs to be said at this point. So, if you're new to the channel and you do like what you see, once I get into this one, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. You don't want to miss any of this because we still have another pre-anniversary live stream for the 7th, and then also the 8th for the live stream. So I have to see what those times are. I have to go back and look at the live stream and sort of calculate when that actually is for me and my time, because if it's like 12 at night on those days, I will be at work. But if it's somehow, yeah, I'm probably going to be at work at those. So I'm probably going to have to take off one of those days, maybe not the pre-live stream, maybe for the actual live stream. Might just take off that day so I can actually watch it. I don't know. We'll see. But, if you want to see that, hit the like button for you, boy, on that one. I would greatly appreciate that. Now, let's talk about this. So, one of the first things I want to say, Extreme is about to go ham this year. It's not. I don't know how much of a hot take that is, but like I do. I think Extreme's gonna go ham, like with the Super Easy A's. I think they finally fucking listen to the community and they're going, yeah, you know what? Let's buff Extreme a lot more. Like, don't get me wrong, Super's still gonna be absolutely busted, but you're gonna see the Extreme units. You're gonna be like, oh shit, because I mean, listen, out of all four of these units currently right here, which one's the better of all these units? Which one's gonna have the most longevity? Who do you think that you're going to be able to actually probably run on a team and get away with a lot longer in the game? Because if you said Janimba, you would probably be correct on that one. Because I mean, 90% evasion. Like, come on, dude. Like, this dude is built to last. Like, he's built to last for a while. And to be quite honest, I'm listen. I don't know how much of a hot take, but I feel like it might be a hot take. But the people that are upset about this guy being not as good as they think, it's not coming from oh, we're just like, we're not gracious for the unit being good. No, 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 no. We know this unit is good. I still do think this unit is very good, especially for now. He is going to have some longevity for a bit, but he is going to have drop off and stuff like that, unless part two Gogeta somehow like gives even more buffs and allows this guy to, like, if he gets like another 10% damage reduction, like say he's got like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku shit where he's got the 10% damage reduction and stuff like that, like, and defense increase, whatever. Like, if he's like that and he's giving that to fuse fighters or just fusions, whatever, like, then he's probably gonna have a little bit more longevity, because that's gonna help him out a lot more, because he's basically a second slot unit and stuff. Like, we get it, we understand it, but I do think in terms of how valuable this unit is in terms of the community of being the part 1 anniversary units, him and the Janemba, it's pretty much like textbook. Janemba outlast Gogeta, but when they first came out, they were literally broken units. This guy obviously was extremely broken because of his leader skill, for one, too, of just having that, and then being super effective, or being effective against all types and stuff like it. Like, he should have been better than what he is currently right now. I'm not saying that he's should have been like number 1 unit in the game or anything, but I do think he should have been better than what he was. And for a lot of people that think that way, I think they're coming from like as a standpoint of like what he means to us. Like, he should have been better. Like, they should have done him more justice. But again, we got to wait for part 2 to see what that Vegeta tag Gogeta is going to do, because I think that's what it's going to be. Like, we have to see exactly like what he brings to the table, because if he's buffing him, then it's going to give cause to be like, oh, that's why he's not as good as what we think he is, because the other Gogeta is just diabolical. Like, this dude is God in the game. Like, understandable, we get it, but like, these two, like the extremes, in my opinion, got just won those Super Easy A battles like crazy. Like, these two are still fucking phenomenal. Like, fucking phenomenal. Their fusions, they're super. Obviously, they're still going to be phenomenal, but these guys, they steal the show. And for Hercule, setting a standard right now with the community of being like, I think everybody's like, yeah, incredibly great about this guy. He sets the standard. Like, anniversary spicy unfeatured units to still set the standard for the other spicy unfeatured units going forward in the game, because they're like, all right, like, is it Hercule? Is the Spicy on Future unit better than Hercule? Yes or no? Like, and then that's what you basically go with on that one, or if it's just same way on par. But like I said, this guy's gonna have longevity. Do not under fucking stand some of the people in the community's hate to this Vegeta. Like the category is fucking stupid. Literally one of the best in the game, and people somehow like I have him at 79%. And yeah, obviously he's gonna have a little time to build up, but like for a second, third slot character or something like that, it's crazy. Like the fact that how much damage this dude does in a turn, and like how good he is after he's doing all the damages and stuff like that. Like he's tanking attacks and stuff like that after, once he's built up and everything. Don't understand like the fact that people are like, oh yeah, like Evolve Vegeta. I get Evolve Vegeta is incredibly good. Like don't get me wrong, even under this team with the leader skill being higher up, he's still, very, very good. He got better. Like I get it. Like the active I think just people are so upset that this guy doesn't have an active skill or some kind of like entrance. Like, well, he does have an entrance, but he doesn't have an active. Like he's got just a unit super attack. Like I think people are like mad because he's lacking some of the other mechanics and stuff like that in the game. And I'm like, I don't think that's needs to be what you're ranking on this fucking unit. To be quite honest, I think you need to go with how good the damn unit is and how good the damn team is for the fucking unit and how valuable he is there, because he is the leader. He is the higher leader of the whole category. Like I don't understand. Like it's wild because you really think about it. I didn't even realize I didn't even have one up for him. That's insane. But he's just good. He's just in my opinion, he's really good. And like I said, I know I don't have the other two, but I have used the other two and stuff like that. But it's just, to me, this guy is good. Like I'm not saying he's better than the other units. I'm not saying that at all. It's just I think people are downplaying him because this guy is so good. Like people like when it comes to every anniversary or worldwide celebration, I always say that there's a ranking. There's always one unit at the end of the anniversary, and it seems like there probably going to be two units at this point, but there's usually always one unit that's above all the other four, and that's about it. Like it's one high unit, and then the other three LRs are like falling in line. I feel like it's going to be two units, the Gogeta Vegito is going to be up there, and then the other units are going to fall down in line. And I think people don't understand that when they go and they sort of like rank a unit and stuff like that, like you taking it into a fact that this guy is like extremely good. So you're just going like, oh, well, let's time to glaze this guy. And then you just glaze this guy over and over and over and over. Same thing with like Beast Gohan, where the other units were still good. It's just people were literally Beast Gohan, Beast Gohan, Beast Gohan crazy. So you just glaze the fuck out of Beast Gohan. And that's that. Like people that don't have the Vegeta currently right now probably want this guy. And they're like, man, I really want this unit. Like I still get comments on people like, I still want this unit. Like on the summon poll that I have on the channel, like people are still commenting on this to this day. Like, man, I'm still trying to get the Vegeta. Like I got the Goku, still trying to get the Vegeta. You notice how nobody says anything negative about this guy, by the way? Like, because not only does the community, like, this is how we know the community is not stupid. It's just objective and biased at times. It's like, we all know that this dude is going to be fucking absolutely cooking through this year. The more Super Saiyan 4 category gets to Super EZAs, and new units, like this category is just going to get even better and better. This Goku's just going to get even better and better. Notice, like I said, nobody's saying nothing really negative. Fast animations, does a lot of damage. Like they're not super flashy, but they are good. And he does a lot of damage. He's got his active. He's got all that stuff. And no one's saying anything negative about this guy, like at all. Like as far as I've seen, no one's saying anything negative about him. It's just people picked a Vegeta and they're like, yeah, there's just shit on the Vegeta for like no fucking reason at all. And this unit is still very, very, very damn good. Like I like my hot take is you gotta stop doing that dumb shit. Like as literally fucking ignorant. Like just to do that every year. Like we're in a community where it's like the years go by, and I swear most of the people's brains regress from the opposite direction at times. And I'm not speaking with everybody, because I think there's a lot of people nodding their head right now like, yeah, bro, that's facts. Like I'm tired of hearing that shit. Like people just like they'll pick a unit and then just literally like murder the unit online and act like this unit is dog shit. And then when the people finally get their fucking hands on the unit because they heard everybody say, "Oh man, I ain't gonna, you don't need that unit. No, that unit's trash." And then when they finally get this fucking unit, they're looking around at everybody sideways like, "Hey yo, what the fuck? You said this unit was bad, but this unit's actually really good. Was you not using them correctly, or was you not good at the game? Like what's going on here?" Like, never understood the slander on when it comes to these units. Like, I get when a unit is terrible and it needs it. I trust me, I 100% there with you. If a unit needs it and you because it's bad, then it's time to be like, yeah, y'all fucked up on that one. This one's trash. Like, this one is trash. You need to fix it. But there ain't nothing you need to fix on the Vegeta. The Vegeta's doing what he need to be doing, and he's actually very, very good. Like, just stop getting fucking just over glazing of a one unit and then be like, yeah, time to shit on the other unit because, you know, we already got this unit that's clearly the best right now. Like, we got shit on the other units. That's stupid, bro. That is literally stupid. Like, why are we doing that? And while I'm on the topic of stuff, let me say this. Cell, I think we all sort of think that Cell is probably gonna get a super easy A in the part 2, because we're thinking what it looks like currently right now is that obviously Gogeta is the Dokkan Fest, and then the two spicy and featured units are, well, not spicy and featured, but two Carnival LRs are going to be probably Gohan, and then the one I've seen a lot is Orange Piccolo. I don't know how wild I am about the Orange Piccolo. I'd love it, but I don't know how wild I am about it. I don't know if that one really is going to happen. If it happens, that's absolutely dope. I mean, we got Beast Gohan last year, so that'd be pretty cool. We got Orange Piccolo this year, and then you can link both of them up in the same like team, have the unit super attacks popping off, especially if Orange Piccolo has a unit super attack with Gohan and is different than, you know, the dual special beam cannon. Like, I'll be cool with that. Like, I think that would be a pretty damn spicy fucking unit. And if Orange Piccolo is like he was when he first came out with Orange Piccolo, the tech one, then yeah, that dude would be absolutely fucking insane. Like, that Piccolo is going to be wild if that's the case. We just have to really see here. But for this Cell, I'm just going to say this because y'all, like, they have this sort of thing when it comes to nukers, because they don't know how to necessarily balance nukers that well, because this is like the perfect, if they get this Cell right, then this will be a holy shit moment that because I'll be like, all right, they really are learning how to balance nukers like crazy, because like we get mini nuker stuff and passives every now and then when it comes to units and stuff like that. Like, we get it, like it happens for some of them, and we're like, damn, okay, this is a true nuker. This guy is the first nuker that we ever had. Like, he literally is the first nuker. When he came out, he changed the game of Dokkan. Like, I still remember going through and nuking with him and like one shot in hard events and being like, oh my God, like this guy is like, what the fuck? Like, he was like the next, like, holy shit level before we got to obviously Gogeta and stuff like that. But to me, I feel like they've never done nuking like extreme justice in the game. It could be a hot take or not. You could probably be like, hey, there's units like really good that nukes and stuff like that. But like, from just the past wise, like, they don't age that well and stuff like that, because obviously they need a whole lot of key spears to really do anything. And then you're in a hard event that's just going to fuck them up like each time, especially if before they super attacked, or even after they super attacked, they didn't get enough key orbs, and then they're screwed. Like, if Cell gets a super easy A and they get it right, in my opinion, I have like high hopes for a lot of the old units going forward, that they'll actually do him justice, because I do think that since he is extreme type and they have been cooking with the other extreme types as well, I have a feeling that he's going to be pretty damn strong. I'm not going to use the word busted, because I like, if that kid is wild, like I said in the previous video, where I was like, if that's like 100% for every key spear attained or something like that, then I would probably be like, oh my God, he's about to be like holy shit level good. Because I mean, his stats are like, they're nothing to like skunk at. Like, he's actually still really solid, like stat wise. So I don't know. I'm just at the point where like they like to fuck shit up, but if they could like bring it around and actually get this done correctly, with Cell, then Cell has the potential to probably be better than all of these units, all the super easy A's, to be quite honest. He would probably, yeah, he would. I would stand by that and say after the super easy A's are over during the anniversary, he's probably better than all of these units, if that's the case. Because like I said, it is Cell. Like, I mean, you see his categories, what he's on. You can sort of like pick around on that one and be like, okay, for this, this, like planetary destruction. I mean, Cell on that, like as a nuker and stuff like it would just, especially if you can't kill him and he regenerates as well too with some key spear, like he could be unstoppable. Like legitly, like there you go. I forgot about that. He already recovers 10% of HP as well. So you imagine him getting like 3 super attacks as a nuker, like 3 super attacks as a nuker. Like you're already thinking about 2 super attacks as a nuker, and you're like, sheesh. Think about 3. Think about 3 super attacks as a nuker. So that way, sort of guarantee you, oh, you only got like 10 key spears this time. Okay, well, don't worry. You have probably 2 other super attacks that's probably going to raise, might, you never know, might raise attack and defense or so. You never know. I expect him to be wild. I don't know how much of a hot take that is, but I don't think he'll be ass. I think he'll be, actually, you know what? This is probably the hot take. This is probably what some people are probably going to be like, what? You think he's going to be better than all this? You think he's going to be better than Buhan? What? Like, yeah, I do. Like, I truly do. Like, if he's done right, he has to be done right. I don't know. That's just some of my hot takes besides Dokkan being pieces of shit sometimes. But besides that, like, I don't know if I have any more besides stop doing dumb shit, I guess. I don't know. Like, stop doing dumb, like, listening to everybody, bro. Just play a fucking game and play the game how you want to play it. I mean, I guess that's like a hot take. I always say this every year. I mean, anybody who's been on this channel for years can always sort of tell you that I always say this every year, like especially during the anniversary where there's more people around. I'm like, yo, stop listening to everybody and just play the game however you want to play it. If there's a unit that you want to go for, go for it. If there's a unit that you want to skip it. Like, I get it. A lot of people push, agendas and shit, like to do this or summon this or don't summon that or do what I tell you and that's it. If you don't, you get pissed off or whatever. Like, I don't care about all that really, truly at all. I'm just like, yo, just play the game however the fuck you want to play it. Like, just like someone's not going to tell me how to play this game. Like, I'm going to play it. Like, I'm going to play the game how I want to play it. I'm going to beat the event how I want to beat it. Like, and if it happens, like, easy, it happens easy. If it's a struggle, it's a struggle. But if I do it and I do it the way I want to do it, hey, you can't tell me shit. Like, and that's just how it is. But I think a lot of people just they just breathe into all that. Like, no, I gotta fit in with what everybody else is saying in Dokkan, and that's like some of the most cringiest shit I can literally see on the internet is when people just like start running with a narrative because they're like, it's cool because somebody else said it. Like, bro, just no, just play the fucking game how you want to play it. I don't care. Like, I don't lose sleep at night, like thinking about the way somebody else plays Dokkan. Like, I don't at all. Like, I don't like if somebody put more dodge on Janemba, I wouldn't just be like, oh my god, I'm losing sleep. I can't sleep. I got to make a full video on that, bro. What are they doing? Like, it does not fucking matter to me at all. If you summon on another banner that you wanted to summon on before or whatever, like, I don't care. Like, do it. That's what you wanted to do. It's your fucking Dragonstones. If you spend money in the game, you spend money in the game, man. It's your wallet. It's not anybody else's. Like, you do what the fuck you want to do. Niggas is pocket watching 24/7. That's another thing on a hot take, man. Stop fucking pocket watching everybody, bro. Just fucking play the game. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is a mobile game. Y'all niggas over pocket watching people all the time. I see somebody in comments and be like, man, I went this much money, and somebody else would be like, man, he spent that much money in this, man. That's crazy, bro. I could have did this. I could have did that with it. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Come on. Why are you calculating all this? Like, just Let somebody fucking play the game, bro. Like, you ain't got to get all up in their damn finances like that, bro. You act like you about to do their taxes for them. Like, unless you somehow do somebody's taxes for them, and then you could come in and be like, hey, yo, you can't afford no more summons, bro. Stop it. All right? Like, you one audit away. Like, unless it's something like that. Like, bro, you like y'all gotta chill with that shit. I just want to say that at the end because I think that's probably one of my craziest things that I see that I'm like, that's wild that people just go with it. Like, it's wild to me. Like, that's wild, man. Y'all, if you do that, it's crazy, bro. That's really truly crazy. But I don't know, man. That's my hot takes for this one. You let me know in the comment section below how you feel about some of them. If you agree or disagree, if you a pocket watching ass nigga, then let me know. Or let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, have an awesome day / night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.